Sorry about the delay. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday night. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Sadly, last live watch along for MLS for 2 months. After today, I know I said this like last week, but this is official, right? After today, we will officially transition into World Cup mode, and MLS will be on the back burner for the next 2 months, unless something crazy happens, like a signing or a firing. Then obviously all bets are off. But this is the last live watch along we will do together for MLS for 2 whole months. And like I said, I'm sorry about the delay, but we always know that MLS games start 10 minutes late. So we still have 10 minutes to talk about this game before it kicks off. Hope you all are having a great night. Just want to say that we hit 13,000 subscribers today, which is great. We obviously have a big summer ahead of us too, but very grateful that we hit 13,000 today. Huge milestone for the channel, and very excited to see what happens after this summer. But I want to ask you guys this too. Real quick, if you haven't already, smash the like button down below. It helps us out. Hit the like button down below. Share with a friend. Hit the bell notification so you guys don't miss any of our watch-alongs. And also, make sure you guys do hit the subscribe button. We hit 13K, but there's a lot of people who watch who are not subscribed. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. All right, so I'm going to ask you this. Let's just go ahead and get into it. What is your score prediction for tonight's game of Inter Miami versus the Philadelphia Union? We got a bunch of comments I got to read. Sorry about that. We probably got like 30 comments to read. What is your score prediction tonight for the Union and Inter Miami? This is the last game that either of these teams will play for 2 whole months in MLS. And obviously, Messi will be heading to his most likely last World Cup he will ever play in 2026. So he's going to want to go out on a high note. This is at new stadium. They just got their first win last week, and the Philadelphia Union are terrible. They're one of the worst teams in MLS because they got rid of so many key players this offseason. They're not very good. I might do an LAFC watch along tonight. Probably not. Probably just going to do a post-game recap. But want to know what your guys' score prediction is tonight for the Philadelphia Union versus Inter Miami match. Want to know. Amy says 6-0. Mr. says hi, Will. Hi, chat. Appreciate you for stopping by, my friend. Let's see. Angus says hello, Will, and chat. Appreciate it. Let me know your score prediction for tonight. Amy says 6-0. Okay, I read that earlier. Truck says 5-1 Inter Miami. DVD says it's probably going to be 3-0 or 3-1 Inter Miami. Mr. says 3-0 for me. OW says 3-1 Miami. True Pumpkin Jack says 4-1 Miami. Yeah, I'm thinking that this is probably going to be one of those confidence farewells, if that makes any sense, because of all the players that will be departing for their World Cup duty. I think they're going to want to go out on a bang. So I think it's going to probably be 4-1 is my prediction tonight. Inter Miami, 4-1 Inter Miami. The Union are very, very bad this year. I said that earlier, right? Now, Kevin Sullivan's playing tonight. Probably should have put him on the thumbnail, actually, thinking about it. But Andre Blake's the GOAT, so it don't matter. Kevin Sullivan's playing tonight, 16 years old, very overrated in my opinion. He gets to start tonight. We'll see what he can do against Inter Miami. But I think that this is, I mean, the Union have one win this year. Let's see. They've got one win. Let's look at their standings real quick. One win, 4 draws, 9 losses, -10 goal difference, 7 points through 14 games. That is abysmal. I can't believe they're that bad. They're the worst team in. Oh God, they are the worst team in MLS. Holy, they went from, guys. Think about this for a second. They went from first in MLS on points in the regular season. Right, they won the Supporters Shield in 2025. They went from first place to 30th. That is just like an absolute unbelievable drop off. It's I've never seen anything like that before. I've never seen a team go from first place, 66 points in 2025 to 7 points in 2026. They would need 59 points to get to their 2026 total, and they only have 20 games to do it, which obviously is not going to happen. I mean, they'd have to win every game for the rest of the season almost. So that's just unheard of. It's unbelievable, and they've been terrible this year. They've been absolutely horrible. And I actually had a friend who covers the Union. Me and him would go back and forth and kind of give each other a hard time. But I told him they were going to be bad this year, and he was like, "No, they just got all these new pieces. They just need time. They will be back. They'll be better than ever." And we know how that ended, right? They're not back. They're not better than ever. They're terrible. So the Union are one of the worst teams. I don't see it changing anytime soon. They might fire their coach this year, which they shouldn't, but they might because they'll scapegoat him. But he has no help. So we'll see what happens with the Union. But they have been terrible. Now, the real question is, right? The real question is for me, now that we talked about the Union, my question is Inter Miami just going to go ahead and keep Guillermo Hoyos because he has been decent for Inter Miami, right? And guys, if you're just joining us, make sure you guys hit the like button. Also, make sure you guys let me know what your score prediction for the game is tonight for the Union and Inter Miami. But when you look at Inter Miami's season so far since Hoyos took over, I'll have to look and see. I don't remember. I'll have to see if I can remember which game he took over. I want to say it was it after? I think that that Javier Mascherano was the coach when they beat New York City FC. I think they drew with Austin. I think his first game might have been against the Red Bulls, like over a month, April 11th. Either way, he's only lost. Let's see, he's only lost one game in charge of as manager, and it was against Orlando City when they lost or collapsed in the second half when they were up 3-1 and lost 4-3. So his results have been pretty good since he's been the manager, and they've scored a lot more goals. They've been more exciting to watch. So I'm curious if Inter Miami are going to just keep him or if they're going to try to hire another coach. Because at the end of the day, if they're winning, they're playing fun, exciting football, and Messi's content, I feel like there's a good chance that they will probably just keep things as they are. But how long can Javier Mascherano, total fumble there. How long can Luis Suárez play as a winger, hybrid winger, or Berterame play as a hybrid winger? Because they kind of switch back and forth between striker and winger, both of those players. How much longer can that go on? Right? Because neither one of those guys are a true winger. Luis Suárez, he definitely doesn't have the speed to be doing that, right? He definitely doesn't have the speed to be doing that, playing on the wing. And if you notice, his knees are so bad when he tries to make a pass, he has to stop in his tracks. He can't make a pass on the move. He has to stop completely before he makes a pass. Luis Suárez does. So they desperately need some winger depth additions this transfer window. Now, Casemiro, we haven't talked about this on stream or we haven't talked about this on a video, but it looks like that's getting close to being done. I would expect that to be probably announced the next week. All signs are pointing to Casemiro going to officially sign with Inter Miami. That's going to be interesting to see how he pans out with them. I don't really think that that's what they need, but they're going to sign him anyway, which I don't blame them. If you can get him as a non-DP, why wouldn't you take him? He's going to make you better, but it's not necessarily the biggest need, right? But they have a lot of positions that they're going to have to upgrade in the offseason. So we'll see what they do. I expect them to be very busy. I expect a lot of teams to be busy in MLS this summer, but we'll see. It's a lot of time to go. Bobby says 7-1 Inter Miami. Also would love LAFC watch along too. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been painting last 2 days all day. Very exhausted. I would love to do an LAFC watch along, especially because it's against the Seattle Sounders. I just don't know if I have it in me. I'm gonna watch the game. I'm probably gonna do a post game afterwards. I just don't know if I have it in me to watch LAFC just be that bad against the Sounders. And Hugo Lloris isn't playing tonight, so it could be brutal. Angus says 4-0 Miami, Philadelphia, low play or low pay ball creates bad blowouts. Yeah, they are cheap. They are so cheap. But they always have been, right? They always have been. Let's see. Pulisic and Milan were absolutely awful day. No Champions League next season. Not surprised. Not surprised. No Champions League for McKinney either. Absolutely sad. Galaxy fall off was similar in ways. That's true. But this is really bad. And plus, the Galaxy had injuries, right? This is just getting rid of all your players purposefully. To be fair, Hoyos is that he actually seems to be more tactically aware than Mascherano. That's true. That's true. But the bar's in hell for that, right? I mean, he's. I mean, it's not very hard to be more tactically aware than any coach in MLS, right? After the World Cup, does MLS start right away or does Leagues Cup start? That's a good question. I think it's a Leagues Cup, maybe. Let me check real quick. That's a good question. I know July 24th is when they come back. Let's see. Let's see. August 4th. Okay, so they're going to play MLS for like 2 weeks, and then they're going to kick off Leagues Cup, which is probably smart because if you went right into league, okay, so July 16th, so a little less than 2 months, but still, almost 2 months. So they're going to play for about 2-3 weeks before Leagues Cup starts, which I'm not really interested in Leagues Cup. I'll probably cover it just because of the new players. These could be debuts for a plethora of players that MLS signs. That's the only reason I would even cover it. But I really don't have interest in Leagues Cup at this point. I'm kind of burnt out on it. But we'll see. I disagree that they need a defensive leader in Castro. No, I do think that he's. I mean, and he's not going to be a DP, which is nice. But I think they really need some wing depth, right? They really, really need some wing depth. Maybe starter. What time does the game start? It's about to kick off here in a second. There's always a 10-minute delay. Whenever the time, here's a tidbit for you guys. Whatever time the game is supposed to kick off, add 10 minutes to it. Add 10 minutes to it. Hopefully, Cavan shows up. I doubt it. Okay, kickoff officially underway. Inter Miami versus the Philadelphia Union. Last watch along for MLS for 2 months. We're heavy. We're heavy World Cup after this. We're very heavy MLS or World Cup after this. And Inter Miami, they've only lost one game, like I said, under Guillermo Hoyos. I mean, this could look like a completely different team. I do think there's going to be a lot of turnover for several MLS teams. There's a lot of there's a nice pass. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good chance. Oh, cleared away by Reguilon out of bounds. There's going to be a lot of teams that have an opportunity to completely reset because of the 2 month break. So I expect there to possibly be some more coaching fires after today. I expect there to, after Memorial Day weekend, maybe even tomorrow, that there's going to be some announcements on some firings after this weekend because there's just so many uh, bad teams that have a chance to do a complete reset during this break. Kevin Messi. All right, Alaski taking the corner. And Alaski was good for San Diego last year. So, I mean, they did add him, but I think they added him halfway last year because of his loan. They couldn't buy him, San Diego. But he really hasn't lived up to he hasn't been nearly as good as he was with San Diego. Yeah, if Mark Dos Santos loses today, they got to fire him. They got to fire him immediately. That's why I kind of, I'm debating on doing the watch along, but I think I'm just going to do the post game. I don't think I have the energy to watch Tillman play. I don't have the energy to watch Tillman play live while I'm watching it with you guys. I might lose my mind. See how Dane St. Clair plays too, because Dane St. Clair has been. I would assume he's going to be the number one for Canada, but he's been very shaky this year. It's a bad pass by Lujan. I think Inter Miami definitely can win today. I think they will win today. Oh, nice pass. Oh, Eloski scores. Wow. 3 minutes in, and Philadelphia Union are already up 1-0. Eloski scores. That was a nice play by the Union. Good start for Philly 3 minutes in. What the hell was Dane St. Clair doing? Let's replay on this. Let's see what the breakdown was. Let's see. Kevin Sullivan. That was a beautiful pass. Kevin Sullivan. That header to Eloski, though, was nice too. That was a nice pass, but I think the header to Eloski was really nice too. Well, uh, Philadelphia's up 1-0 already. Inter Miami kind of look a little tired. Oh, they don't look tired. They look sleepy in the beginning of the first half or the first 4 minutes of this game. They look very, very cruise control-esque. They don't look like they're in the game. This isn't the Inter Miami we've seen the last couple of weeks that have just kind of been all cylinders firing, right out of the gate. Oh, that's a nice pass from De Paul, looking for Berterame. It's a little too much on it. But the Inter Miami teams were firing on all cylinders in the last couple of games, at least early on. But today they just look very, very sleepy. Yeah, that was a good pass from Kevin Sullivan. It's a nice hockey. Listen, it'll count as an assist for him in MLS because MLS does the hockey assist, right? MLS does the hockey assist. So if you pass it to a player and they pass it to a player and that player scores, you still get both the players get an assist, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. But MLS does the hockey assist. Has often does Cabin play? Is he a bench? He's a rotational, but he's played a lot more this year. Oh, too much on it. Looking for Berterame. Oof. Foul called against Messi. Gonna be a free kick Inter Miami. Harriel was with the foul. Messi plays that wide to Segovia. Oh, nice steal from Sullivan. Wow. Sullivan's looking pretty good so far. Segovia. Oh, it's Berterame. Is he onside? Oh, he tried to poke it through, but he couldn't. Good save by Andre Blake. Good save by Andre Blake. Good pass by Ian Frey. Thread the needle, but it's taken away by the Union. Ooh, bad pass. Segovia to Messi. Messi let it go through, but he couldn't get to Luis Suarez. God, the ball, it's so sloppy. Oh, God. Anello like had a crazy run right there. He looked like he was about to fall down, but it looks like Lujan got banged up in the process. That would have probably been onside. They were calling for an offside, but that would have been onside by Berterame. Yeah, I don't know why he tried to poke it through Andre Blake. He should have tried to go around him. I don't know if I'll do any Canadian watch longs. Probably just South Korea, U.S. and maybe Argentina. Maybe I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to do as many as I can. Ooh, I think Inter Miami might be awake now. They're pressing more. They're looking a lot more alert. Oh, nice pass to Losky. Goes around. Oh, yeah. He's getting a red card. Is he getting a red card? Dude, what is Dane St. Clair thinking? Is he getting a red? Oh, shit. Is he getting a red? Oh, he's getting yellow. Okay. Oh, my God. Flag was raised, but dude, what is St. Clair doing? Let's see. He's definitely on side. He's 100% on side. Good pass to Losky, though. Oh yeah, that's definitely a penalty. Oh my God, what is Dane St. Clair thinking? Losky's going crazy today, right? Player of the match so far. 10 minutes in, he's about to get his brace. But my God, talk about a disastrous start for Inter Miami in this match. They're about to go down probably 2-0 in the first half. First 10 minutes. First 10 minutes are going to go down 2-0. Oh my God. St. Clair's made so many bonehead decisions this year. I'm telling you, he is not in good form. All right, let's see if Velosky can convert, get his brace 9 minutes, 10 minutes into this game. Let's see. Velosky stepping up, takes the penalty, scores 2-0. Philadelphia Union over Inter Miami. Velosky with a 9-minute brace, 10-minute brace. Inter Miami not looking good. You remember how I said earlier that they wanted to maybe go out on a high note? Not maybe, but they needed to go out on a high note to into the World Cup, and that they wanted to have that good headspace of performing well right before they're off for 2 months at their club. Well, it looks like some of these dudes have already checked out and their minds already on the World Cup. Like they're not even playing. That was just a bonehead decision by Dane St. Clair. And that's the thing with Dane St. Clair. He's been like that all season long. He's been very inconsistent and made some absolute stupid decisions in goal. Stupid decisions in goal. But the Union are absolutely rolling. Let's see how Inter Miami, see how they respond. By the way, 100 people in the chat right now. Let's try to get to our 100 likes. Let's see how many likes we got right now. We got 26 likes, guys. If you haven't already, smash the like button down below. It helps us out. Also, make sure you guys hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of our videos. And hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get 15K in the next month. Hit the subscribe button. It helps us out. You get to make sure you don't miss any of our content. And a lot of the people watching right now are not subscribed to the channel. So make sure you guys are subscribed. And make sure you have if you haven't already. All right. 2-0. How are you feeling, chat? Is Inter Miami in trouble? I mean, if any team in the league can respond, it's them. But do you think Inter Miami is in trouble after the first 12 minutes? Celebrating with a Philly cheesesteak today, boys. Oh my God, Miami need to replicate multiple Messis like in the Lowe's commercial. That's funny. I already tell it before I can enter win today. Evander is on fire and wasn't included in this. I think he should have gone, if only to play one group game to the rest of others. All right, let's see if Inter Miami can respond. God, Inter Miami just looks so bad today. You know, I forgot to ask this, but who do you guys think is going to need to have a big game for Inter Miami if they want to win? Like who's going to have to who's going to step up? Who has to step up? I think it's got to be Berterame. Oh, nice play by De Paul. What are you doing, De Paul? Oh my God, did Messi score? Oh, he plays it out. Oh my God! All right, Berterame scores. Okay, that almost blew my mind. I don't know what the hell Rodrigo De Paul was doing. He had like three guys up, was waiting for him. Telasco Segovia's like, dude, I'm wide open. Pass me the ball. And he's just dribbling. He's dribbling. Had Segovia wide open. Eventually passed to Messi. Messi was able to hold on to it. Went to Segovia. Segovia missed it. I don't think he could get a touch on it. And then Berterame scores. So deficit cut by 1 goal. It's 2-1. I mean, what was Rodrigo De Paul? Look at this. He had Segovia wide open. Was his head? What the hell is he doing? And he passed it to. He almost turned the ball over. I have no idea Rodrigo De Paul didn't pass it to Segovia. I don't know what he was doing. That was a bad. It worked out, but that was a stupid play by Rodrigo De Paul. I mean, look at that space. What was he thinking? I like how Berterame got selfish with it. Did you see how he cut off Segovia to score that goal? He like hopped in front of him and he said, no, I'm taking this one. I'm scoring this one. Yeah, game's wild. All right. I say we got 3 goals in like 14 minutes. Congrats on 13K, by the way, mate. Appreciate it, Mr. Appreciate it, my friend. I think Berterame's got like 7 goals now. I mean, it's like the most quiet 7-goal season for 14 games because of how many he's missed and how bad he's played, but he's got 7 goals. So they just call a foul on Kevin Sullivan. They did. Free kick. Give us Allende. He's out for the next. He might be out for the rest of the year. These jerseys with all the flags numbers look good. Yeah, it's cool. So every players they're wearing their nationality on the front of their jersey, which is really cool. And the font like on the back of the jersey looks cool too. Uh-oh. Bad giveaway. Zalowski again? It is. Oh, Anello. God, he takes the most irrational, like just radical touches where he cannot do. He is way too like reckless with the ball. He just looks uncomfortable as hell when he's got the ball. All right, Martinez just gets a yellow for the foul on Messi. But my God, Anello just looks so uncomfortable on ball. He is so erratic on the ball. Falcone getting sold in the summer. Who's buying Falcone? I mean, Falcone's bad, but I mean, who's buying him? Is De Paul playing at a level you expect him to play at? No, I expected him to be the best midfielder in MLS, and he's like maybe fringe top 10, top 5, maybe. He was much better when he played for Atletico than he has been for Inter Miami. It's just the truth, you know? He's been very disappointing. He's better this year, but he should be the best midfielder in the league based on what he's being paid and how much they paid to get him. All right, Messi free kick. Plays it out to Reguilon. Reguilon tried to lay it over the top, but not enough on it. I think he might have mishit it. But he's called for the foul. It's going to be a free kick for Philadelphia. 17 minutes in, guys, 2-1. Pretty crazy game so far. St. Clair has been bad. St. Clair's been bad all season. For the most part. For the most part. Ooh. Offside. Why are they playing through the whistle? What the hell? Jeez. There's some the replay on the Inter Miami goal. There's like 3 people that could have scored that goal. It's insane. Where the hell are the defenders at? Blake just boots it deep. Oof. Good poke away by Mikael. Ooh, Lujan. Good effort by Lujan. Losky looking like a MVP of the game so far. Good pass. Kevin Sullivan. Kevin Sullivan on the ball. Oh, nice play by Sullivan. Oh my God. Oh my God. What a beautiful play by Sullivan. Did you guys just see that move by Sullivan? When the hell was the last time you saw that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 3-1. Oh my God. Is that Losky again? No way. Is that him? Okay. Damiani. Bro, what the hell? Did you see that pass by Kevin Sullivan? That play? He just beat 2 defenders. I'm not gonna lie to you. That right there, no joke. That's probably the best play I've seen by Kevin Sullivan. That right there. I need to get a replay of that. That was incredible. Kevin Sullivan, that was beautiful. Who did he beat? He beat Yannick Brighton. Who else? Oh my God. See, that's what I want to see right there. That right there is like the flash in the pan of potential where you're like, okay, so that's what this guy can do. That's his capability, the potential. I hadn't seen that before, but that was nice. He kind of started this goal here. Good God. 3-1. Guys, how many goals is going to be scored in this game? What are we thinking? I mean, this is insane. This is going to be insane. Wow. This could be an interesting game. 3-1. 3-1, 20 minutes in is insane. 141 people watching this live right now. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hit the like button if you guys haven't already. We're at 39 likes. 39 likes, 144 people watching us. Smash the like button, guys. It helps us out. This is going to be a crazy game. Last of the MLS season before the World Cup, and it's going to be 2 months until MLS is back. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. We just hit 13K. Let's keep going up. We're not done yet. We're going to try to hit 15K by the end of the summer and 14K by the end of next month. Make sure you guys are subscribed. You're not going to want to miss any of our content. Biggest channel for Major League Soccer that covers the league. Make sure you guys hit the little bell notification so you guys don't miss the video or any of our videos. Also, like half the people watch right now are not subscribers, so make sure you guys are subscribed. All right, let's see what Inter Miami does. This is not a good point for Guillermo Hoyos to keep his job. I mean, this is very, very bad. Very, very bad last game to leave in bad taste in your mouth before the last game or before the World Cup break. So 3-1 Philadelphia Union over Inter Miami. We'll see how Miami responds. And Kevin Sullivan's only 16 years old. So I mean, you're seeing the flash here. You're seeing it. I'm finally seeing it. I mean, when you have potential, you got to be able to see what that could be. No one's expecting him to be the best player on the pitch, but you are expecting to see those moments where you're like, "Wow, this dude, he can do that." Well, what happens when he can do that consistently? What kind of player can he be when he's able to do this on the regular? That's what I want to see. Now, if he's making moves like he did a minute ago, where he beat Ian Frey and he beat Yannick Bright to get that goal, that third goal, or start it. I mean, that was. There's vets in this league that aren't doing that. And keep in mind, MLS spends all their money on attackers for the most part. And I don't see a lot of guys doing that. Kid's 16 years old. That was very impressive by Kevin Sullivan. Who do I have? Spurs or OKC tonight? I think the Spurs get one back tonight. I think Spurs tie up the series. You keep in mind, Kevin Sullivan scored his first goal a couple weeks ago. Crepeau is much better. Yeah. I mean, Dane St. Clair, I don't know how he can start for Canada this summer. He's in horrible form so far. He is in absolute horrible form. I'm gonna text Scotty and see if he'll hop on with us at halftime. Let me see. Let me see if he'll hop on with us. Let's see. Scotty. How many? It's been a couple weeks since he was on. Let's see. Hey, can you? You know who I haven't noticed tonight so far? I mean, 25 minutes in, right? It's not like, we're 60 minutes in, but 25 minutes in, I have not noticed Luis Suarez at all. I haven't noticed Luis Suarez at all tonight. He's been non existent. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, St. Clair pokes away, but this could get ugly. You're seeing the Inter Miami age tonight a little bit. The youth of the Union is really hurting. What's going on here? What's going on? He lost a sole in his shoe? What the hell? Dude, what the hell? Are you seeing this shit? What the hell? Dude, do you see this guy's shoe? This is insane. I gotta take a picture of this. Dude, that is insane. What the hell happened to the guy's shoe? His shoe blew out. I mean, so many goals, the guy's shoe's blowing out. He don't even know what to think. This game's intense. Good God. Dude, I have never seen what the hell did he do to his shoe? Like, what the hell was he doing where his shoe blew out like that? I don't know if I've ever seen that, man. Are those Nikes? Like, what the hell? I've never seen a shoe blow out like that. I mean, they need to get this man some new cleats. I mean, he needs to be rotating cleats every game. I mean, that shouldn't be happening. And they're showing a replay of the cleats. Why are they doing them like that? They're showing a replay of the cleats on the big screen at the game, which is crazy. That's crazy. He lost his soul or his soul. It depends. It's all about perspective, right? Bad look for the Nike shoes. Get this ref out of here. Come on, Philly, win. Q Kinney says. MLS shenanigans. Flashback to Zion in the Duke game. Yeah, he did have a shoe blowout, didn't he? That's crazy. All right, we got a blown shoe timeout here. Blown shoe timeout. And Scotty said he's going to hop on with us at halftime. So let me send him an invite. Let's see, Scotty. Let's see. Uh-oh. Here we go. Ian Frey crosses it. Oof. Low cross. Oh, Messi wins it back. Back to Suarez to Messi. Messi shoots it. Oh, just wide right. That was a good play. First thing that Suarez has done all night. Is Ian Frey, is he capable of crossing the ball? Like he always does these low crosses. God, I thought, dude, Messi was literally a hair away from scoring that. He was a hair wide on that shot. This game's wild. All right, Luis Suarez running his heart out. La Tortuga crosses it. Segovia to Messi. Messi goes right, passes it to Suarez, but deflected away. Frey cross it to Suarez. Suarez. Oh, Suarez scores. Is it onside? It is. Oh my God, that was so slow. The sequence of that was super slow. All right, this game is insane, guys. This game is absolutely bonkers. 5 goals in 29 minutes. What the hell? What the hell is going on? Shoes are blowing out. Goals are being scored left and right. I mean, this is a banger for to end before the World Cup break. This is a banger. This game is nuts. This game is absolutely nuts. Luis Suarez. I mean, who would have thought that was a slow? Ian Frey's like he's not a good crosser, like, but that was, God, that was nice. That was a nice goal by Luis Suarez. That was a good cross by Ian Frey. It took him a little bit though because he's not confident with those crosses. But what a goal by Luis Suarez. La Tortuga scores. Goal La Tortuga style. No one marking him though. Yeah, that's true. No one was. I guess they didn't expect the cross to happen from Ian Frey. He had like 20 seconds to collect his thoughts and think about it. I mean, he's like, should I cross this? I normally do low crosses, but should I try to play this over to Luis Suarez? Should I try? I'm going to. And Luis Suarez is like, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. 200 people watching with us live right now. Thirty minutes in, 2-3. Legit 4-3, maybe. Go into Miami, go, come back. Final results 5-4. 5-4 would be a crazy result. I mean, 2-3.5 is already crazy in itself. 2-3 is a hell of a first half performance, at least for viewer wise. It's very entertaining so far. Dude, these thick ass Adidas lines on the kits look crazy. Oh, uh-oh. Damiani's shot was blocked. They're going to let it go out for a throw in. Throw in for the Union. Referee is biased. He wants Miami to win. I mean, I don't think anything crazy's happened either way so far. Bender. Not able to get it to him, but he wins the ball back on Ian Frey. Then Ian Frey called for the foul. It's going to be a free kick in a dangerous spot for the Philadelphia Union. All right, free kick in a dangerous spot. Alosky probably going to take it, but Kevin Sullivan's lined up with him over the ball. I expect Alosky to take this. We'll see. No, Sullivan takes it. Sullivan tried to play it low, but it's cleared out of bounds. Going to be a throw in. All right, Bender with the throw in. Bender crosses it. Absolutely no one there. Reguilon just boots it deep. Boot it really deep. Suarez falls down trying to win it. Berterame just forearms somebody to try to win possession, but they play it back to Andre Blake. What a hell of a sequence there. Kevin Sullivan with the ball. Try to play it over the top to Bender. Wasn't expecting it. Had to come back for it. Ooh, nice play by Bender. By the way, Ben Bender is a crazy name. I don't know what the hell his parents were thinking. Ben Bender is insane. Keep it on brand. Oh, keeps possession. What is Reguilon doing? Out of bounds. Going to be a corner for the Philadelphia Union. Philly just wants it more. They look way more energetic and just more into the game than Miami does 35 minutes in. They just look like they want to win this way more. Bender, yeah, Futurama. That's honestly what I think when I hear that last name. What's good? Wild game. Oh, it's insane game so far. 5 goals in the first half, 35 minutes in. There might be a couple more before it's over with, before the end of the half. Oof. 2 players down for the Union. Whistles blown dead. Harrell's hurt, and Westfield's hurt. Yo, Tom Holland's at the game tonight? Interesting. That's cool. No, he's got a Miami kid on tonight. This game better be 10-3. Miami don't care about this game. Yo, brother, sorry for being harsh. I'm upset. Nah, you're good. No English. Only understand 2-3. Thanks. Oh, you're good. Last push for Berterame to make the Mexican squad. I think that ship has sailed. I think that ship has sailed. Okay, so he's got. Is he in 6th place now? That's crazy. 10-3, you're crazy, bro. Yeah, I mean, if it's 10-3, that's like a record-breaking night. I do think Inter Miami might be able to pull one back for the end of the half. Okay, Ian Frey, another bad cross. Ian Frey, but it's off the hand. That looked like it was off of his hand. Looked like it was a handball, though. He stuck his arm out to make himself bigger, too. $38 minutes in. See if Inter Miami can pull one back. All right, Messi with the corner. Oof, off the post. I think it's going to be another corner. I think Andre Blake touched it. It is going to be another corner. Luis Suarez is taking the corner. When the hell's the last time Luis Suarez took a corner? I don't ever remember him taking one. This is interesting. It's probably going to be a short corner. I'd be surprised if he don't play it short, but maybe he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't. Wow. Uh-oh. Oh, Messi's got... Oof. Interesting. They call the foul on Messi on against Alowski. I thought that Alowski bumped into him, but they're calling the foul on Messi, so it's going to be a free kick for the Union. Let's see. Maybe Messi did make contact first. No cards given, though. Do you think this Miami is better than last year's Miami? Probably not. Probably not. Because they had other, like Jordi Alba and Sergio Busquets was just so good last year. Reguilon plays it to Segovia. Nice play by Segovia. Can he keep possession? He can't. He falls down. No call on Westfield. Oof, bad pass. Anello couldn't get to it. Four minutes left plus added time. Oof. Ian Frey plays to Suarez. Nice turn by Suarez. Suarez to Messi. Messi turns. Berterame. Berterame scores, gets his brace. This game is so crazy. Oh my God. This guys, when's the hell's the last time you remember having a 3-3 first half in MLS? 3-3 first half. 6 goals in one half. Berterame has a brace. And by the way, I did say he's gonna have to have a big game if they wanted to win. But I mean, they should have won it. I mean, the team disparity is obviously significant. But Berterame's got his first ever brace for Inter Miami. First brace. His confidence is starting to skyrocket. Berterame, scary thing. But that was a good goal by Berterame, an assist from Messi. Now it's 3-3. This game is absolutely wild. But Berterame is a poacher, so you're expecting him to put goals like that away. God, this game is nuts. I can't believe this game. Messi. Oh, he tried to play it to Suárez, but he is deflected away. Oh my God. Guys, we're at 60 likes. Let's try to get to 100 likes before halftime. We got 206 people watching with us. Anello in a dangerous spot. Anello. Oh, okay. Good save by Dane St. Clair. I thought he was going to get around him. Guys, hit that like button. We got Scotty Grace coming on at halftime to talk about this crazy 6-goal first half. Absolutely bonkers. We're going to have a crazy second half too. Hit the like button. Let's get to 100 likes. We're 40 away before the halftime. Also, hit the subscribe button. Half the people watching right now are not subscribed. It's free. We give you the best MLS content there is. All we ask for is a like and a subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button. We're on a journey to hit 15K by the end of the summer and 14K in the next month. Make sure you guys are all subscribed. Oh my God. Both teams are so open. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, this game could be like 5-5 when it's all said and done. Inter Miami come back in Philly 4-3. I don't think there's any chance there's just one goal in the second half. My prediction was bust after 4 minutes. We're all, hey, listen, nobody was predicting this. Nobody was predicting this game. Nobody. Absolutely zero people were predicting this scoreline. All right, Messi goes around. Is he fouled? No call? Oh! Does that count? Does it count? Oh my God. 4-3? What is going on? What is happening? What is happening? This is insane. 4-3 before the half? Dude, this is crazy. This is nuts. I cannot believe this. This is crazy junk food right here. I can't believe that wasn't a foul, but they played advantage. And Suárez scores his brace. So Suárez and Berterame both have 4 goals combined. I can't believe this 4-3 in the first half. What the hell's going on? 4-3. This is exactly why I can't do a second watch long. I'm not gonna have a voice after this. I'm gonna have to recoup. I'm gonna have to get some rest for my post game with the LAFC game. But this is nuts. All right, let's see how much ad time's in this game. Probably like 3 minutes. Actually, it might be more because there was a little bit of stoppage time when there was the double injury in the box for the Philadelphia Union. 9 minutes of added time. 9 minutes. 9 minutes of added time. There could be 2 more goals. Oh, Anello. Oh, there's a foul. I mean, there could be 2 more goals if there's 9 minutes. This would be a satisfying full 90-minute game. This is a 45-minute game right now. It's 4-3. I'm guaranteeing you guys 9-minute added time. By the way, why the hell is there 9 minutes? Was there really? We have 7 goals. Was there really 9 minutes of wasted time? Was there really 9 minutes of wasted time with what we've seen? But I'm telling you, there's going to be some more goals. With 9 minutes, I think there's another goal or 2. Messi try to play it to Suárez, but too much on it. Goes into Andre Blake's hands. Oh, my God. This is too much. Too much. Whew. Oh, what a pass to Anello. Anello. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, what a save. I'm telling you, this game is, it's like Mr. Mister said, this game is crazy open. Nice move by Messi. What a play. What a turn. All right. Berterame back to Messi. Oh, he ran out of energy. That turn probably gassed him a little bit. Alosky. Oh, what a beautiful layoff to Kevin Sullivan. Way too much space. Sullivan plays out to Alosky. Alosky's getting his first half hat trick. Ooh, all right. Good block by Dane St. Clair. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Is this game of the year so far? Is this game of the year so far, folks? Chat, let me know. This isn't game of the year? What the hell is? 7 goals in the first half. Could be more. Bad giveaway. If this isn't game of the year, I would love to know what game of the year is. I mean, this game is on crack. This game is absolutely bananas. This game is mental. But this game has been very entertaining so far. I agree. I know what you're saying though. Goals don't mean necessarily a good game, but this game has been bonkers. Gavin Sullivan. Why was he shooting from there? What the hell was that? Oh, nice effort by Sullivan. Sullivan goes around the keeper. Oh, he keeps it in play. Kevin Sullivan tries to lay it off. No call on the handball, but they're Union are pleading for a handball. Lot of space here. Suárez lays off to Messi. Messi's got Rodrigo De Paul running. He plays it to Rodrigo De Paul. He's onside. He's got Suárez. Suárez to the half trick. Suárez the first half hat trick. Is he onside though? He's offside. Okay, he's offside. Dude, if someone gets a first half hat trick, that's nuts. Oh my god. Let's see if this is a handball though. I can't believe it's a 9 minute halftime. 9 minutes of ad time. Oh my god. That's crazy. St. Clair redeeming himself with every save. That's true. He's had a much better. I mean, he still has let in 3 goals, but yes, he is looking better. Yeah, DePaul's definitely offside. I didn't get a chance to see if it was a handball or not. Okay, so he's going. VAR is taking a look at it, or at least the referee. They saw enough for the ref to look at it. Well, this is probably going to be a handball. It's going to be a penalty for the Union, and they're going to tie it up. It's going to be 4-4 before the half. Let's see. I want to see a replay on this. Okay, yeah, Reguilon has arm out. That's probably. I mean, he made himself bigger. That's probably going to be a handball. His left arm is as wide as it can be. Yeah. Were you talking about Ian Frey? Yeah, they should have called it when Ian Frey. But the problem is that even if the handball was called when Ian Frey crossed it, it wouldn't have been a penalty. This was a handball inside the penalty box. So, or inside the box, excuse me. So that's going to be a penalty. Yeah, it's going to be a penalty. Damn. 4-4 halftime is insane, guys. All right, here we go. Yep. We'll see who takes it. Is Alosky going to get his first half hat trick? Or is it going to be Damiani? 2 penalties in the first half. 4-4 in the first half. If they convert it, right? So Alosky's going to take the penalty. Chance for his first half hat trick. First half hat trick. Guys, I'm so glad we did this game. This game's insane. This game is nuts. This is a hell of a way to enter the World Cup phase of the summer, right? This is a great appetizer for the World Cup. This is entertainment wise, right? Mister, I know you're entertained. I know you're thinking, dude, what the hell am I watching? Sullivan doing a lot of work, and Tin is taking the easy shots. You talking about Lasky? Lasky's been good tonight, though. I think he's been arguably their best player. Sullivan has looked very good too, and he's there in contention with best player for the Union in the first half. But Lasky's been good. He does have 2 penalties, but he's made some great plays. Yes, great call picking this game. I'm glad I picked this game. This game is nuts. All right, see if Lasky can convert to tie it up 4-4. Let's see. Alosky stepping up to take the penalty, and he converts. He went right again. So it's 4-4 in the first half, man. What the hell is going on? Absolutely bonkers. I might have to do a post game after this. I might have to do a post game after this because of how crazy it is, and then we will obviously do a post game for the LAFC game. But this game's too crazy. I wonder what Scotty's gonna say. Why is penalty or not dependent on handball? Handball is a hang ball. Handball, like in basketball, why is the final seconds called different? Foul is a foul. I don't. You have to elaborate on that. Crazy how St. Clair doesn't look even close to getting that penalty. He guessed the wrong way twice. Shit performance from Inter Miami. Yeah, I mean, oh, what a ball. I think they might pull one back here before the end. Let's see if the whistle gets blown soon. Let's see. Segovia plays it out wide. Regulon crosses it. No one's there. It goes to Andre Blake's hands. So it's an MLS record for most goals scored in the first half in a game. 8 goals in the first half. 8 goals in a game is normally a banger, but 8 goals in the first half is just unheard of. I think this game might break the record for most goals in an MLS game. I think 12 is the record, maybe even 11. I think that this game could score probably 13 goals. Oh, nice turn. God, getting sloppy. They're just ready for the half to end. Foul called on Segovia. He fouled Westfield. Screw Sergio Reguilon. There might be some more. We're already 10 minutes and 30 seconds past and we're already 10 minutes 30 seconds in added time. Should I bet on Miami? I don't watch soccer. I that's up to you. You said it was different because it was in the box. A foul should be a foul. Shouldn't matter where it happens. No, I'm just saying that. Yeah, no, it's not that it didn't count because it was outside the box. I'm just saying though, because it was a handball inside the box, it was going to be a penalty. If it's a handball outside the box, it's not going to be a penalty. I do think that both of them should have been handballs. It's just this one was more detrimental because it was going to be a penalty. Oh my God! Just wide left. Whew, that was close by Martinez. I don't know how he missed that. Oof, that was a center back finish right there. Good God, this is a bad game for MLS defenses. How did he miss that? Is it the first half whistle? Nope, we're still going. Is it the first half whistle? All right, 12 minutes of added time is what was played, and it's 4-4. Inter Miami tied with the Philadelphia Union after this. It was a historic first half performance. Historic first half performance. There has never been 8 goals in a half before, at least the first half, and there has been tonight. All right, guys, Scotty's going to join us here very, very soon. I want to ask you real quick, what would your first half performance be 1 through 10 for each team? I want a 1 through 10 performance grade for Inter Miami and the Philadelphia Union. 1 through 10 first half grade. I'm talking 1 being absolutely horrible, 10 being perfect. I want to know what your first half grades are for each one of these teams. And real quick, while we're waiting on Scotty, I want you guys to put those first half grades. But we're going to play a short ad from our sponsor, FanDuel, just real quick. Scotty, I see you in here. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to play this real quick, and I'll be right back. We'll add him in here. Hey, everyone. Quick word from our sponsor, FanDuel. If you're into soccer like I am, you already know how exciting La Liga, the Premier League, and MLS matches can get. With FanDuel, you can make it even more fun by placing bets on your favorite teams and matches across all 3 leagues. Whether it's a Premier League showdown, a La Liga thriller, or an MLS game with your local club, FanDuel makes it easy and exciting to bet on what you watch. Just remember, you have to be 21 years or older to play. Please bet responsibly and only if you're of legal age and in a state where it's allowed. Download the FanDuel app or head over to FanDuel.com, sign up, and get in on the action. Thanks for supporting the channel through FanDuel. All right, folks, we're back. Let's bring Scotty in here real quick. Let's see. Scotty, historic, insane first half, man. That game was absolutely bonkers. Okay, so I don't know about you, but I wasn't expecting that.
I kind of expected that from Miami. I didn't expect that from Philadelphia at all. I actually was trying to think of what I would want to say on here at halftime. And I'm not actually sure what to say because that game was all over the place with fascinating performances on both sides. What did you think, man? That was insane.
Well, I wasn't expecting the Union to be, converting chances like this. Now, obviously, 2 of the goals were penalties, but I thought they caught Miami a little flat-footed in the first half. I don't think Miami was very ready for this game early on. They kind of woke up, obviously, after they were, down, and I think they've responded well. But, look, man, when you get 8 goals in the first half, who the hell? We got 8 goals. Referee shoes are getting blown out. The game is absolutely on crack right now.
I think that's maybe the right way to put it. Credit to Philadelphia. I think they've done a great job of getting numbers forward in transition and obviously have taken advantage of it. Kevin Sullivan looks like, the best 16-year-old I've ever seen. I haven't seen too many of his games this year, but he's clearly becoming one of their best players. But also leaving themselves horribly exposed the other way. I have no idea how this game is going to end. I still think it's going to be Miami winning comfortably, but terrible performance by Dane St. Clair, and obviously a couple penalties doesn't help. And I thought this was going to be a really calm, easy game, and this is the most MLS thing I've seen for it to be this crazy.
We're not beating the bad defense allegations, right?
Today.
We're not beating it. Yeah, no, listen, I will say Dane St. Clair was probably the worst player in the first half early on. That penalty he gave up where he fouled Eloski, I don't know what the hell he was thinking right there. But I will say that he rebounded pretty well after the those 2 goals they conceded, because if it weren't for him, it probably might be 6-4. There was a lot of chances that he had some decent saves, but the penalties were just horrible. He guessed the wrong way twice. Eloski went right both times. Look, I'm not going to beat him up too bad on penalties, but those were pretty bad, I would say. And I just think that Dane St. Clair has just been very disappointing all season, which we've talked about. But this is not helping his case, and this is not a good way to end or end the first half of the MLS season right before the World Cup. This is not the way you'd want it to end.
Yeah, last year they dropped Oscar Stari 2 games before the end of the regular season because he gave up 5 to Chicago, and Rocco Rios Nova was just the keeper from that point on. And that's sort of where my brain was going for the first 25 minutes of this game. Not just the 2 penalties, but clearly responsible for the 3rd goal and strongly responsible for the 1st goal as well. He had some nice saves, but I think the thing is, if you're Miami, you feel okay because you can score against this Philadelphia team whenever you have to. But I mean, I think you got to be a little bit more conservative with your fullbacks, keep numbers behind because they're getting ahead strong. One thing I will say, it is getting warm in Miami. It's going to be hot and humid there. And we saw last week that did start to play a factor in the second half of Miami's games against Portland. I would expect it to play a factor here in the second half, especially if the game remains this sort of wide open. And I do like Miami's got some options off the bench, especially Matteo Silvetti. So I think that will be something to watch coming into the second half. I don't think it could possibly be as crazy as that first half, but I would expect it to calm down after like the first 15 minutes of the second half.
So we'll talk about Kevin Sullivan here for a second. Yeah, I agree with you that 16-year-old, I mean, you saw the one movie he put on Yannick Bright and Ian Frey where he got past him to get that, I think it was the 2nd goal, if I'm not mistaken. That was beautiful, right? I think, was it the 2nd goal? Maybe it was the third goal. Third goal. That was, like you said, I said it during the stream, there are players in this league who are veterans who aren't doing that, right? And this kid's 16 years old and beating Ian Frey and Yannick Bright, splitting the defenders and essentially setting up that goal. And then in the first goal, he had the flick over, and then I can't remember, I think it was Westfield who headed it over to Eloski to score. I mean, he's making plays left and right for the Philadelphia Union. Now, I would say that he has left a little bit more. He hasn't put it all together. Obviously, he's 16 years old, but there's still, I feel like, a lot to be desired with him, Kevin Sullivan. But this is probably the best game I've ever seen him play for the Union. I mean, he looks like legitimately one of the best players on the pitch, and I would say outside of Eloski, he's been the best player for the Union tonight. Yeah,
and again, I'm thinking about this as if I was in charge of Philadelphia. I'm almost afraid because I want to play him 90 minutes every week, and I feel it's not like responsible to play a 16-year-old that much, but when he's this effective and this impactful on the road against a huge team and with great players on the field, like as a U.S. men's national team fan, it gets me excited about this kid. But you know what? I've seen them take him out at halftime sometimes this season without him playing poorly. So maybe they'll do that again tonight. I would love that for my Inter Miami team tonight.
Okay, which Inter Miami player have you been most impressed with tonight?
Suárez. I mean, I don't know you could say much good about the midfield. I don't think you could say much good about the defense. I don't think you could say much good about the goalkeeper. I think Yannick Bright had some nice steals as we got into the second half of that half, and obviously Dane St. Clair had some nice saves. But, Rodrigo De Paul getting forward, and then the front three, Berterame with a couple goals, and not just a couple goals, but ones that were sort of what Inter Miami was trying to do, not just gifted to him. I thought it looked really nice. So I think you got to love the offense. And I think you back them to score another 2 or 3 goals in the second half, especially when you could bring on Matteo Silvetti in the second half. But, for me, it's got to be Suárez and Berterame.
I'll say this. I thought that Suárez was kind of a ghost the first 25 minutes, and he really started coming to his own late in the second half, or late in the first half. Berterame, I like the aggressiveness. Like, he's trying to score, but not where he's overextending himself and maybe making bad decisions. And the first goal he scored tonight, first of all, Rodrigo De Paul must not have his head up because he had Segovia wide open, and he played it to Messi where it got deflected off a defender. Messi luckily kept possession and then passed it. Rodrigo De Paul kind of whiffed on the shot attempt. It went to Berterame. He scores. But if you'll notice, Segovia was in front of Berterame. Berterame got aggressive, got in front of Segovia, like almost cut him off to score that. I like that because it's showing that he's got like that focus of wanting to try to get into his groove. So that was his first goal. Then the second goal was that pass from Messi where he turned and shot it and scored on the left side. I think Berterame is starting to heat up at the right time, and obviously he's trying to make the Mexican national team for the World Cup, which tonight probably has helped him out a little bit. It definitely hasn't hurt. But Suárez, man, has looked really good too. I mean, that bicycle kick he had was great. I'm trying to remember, and obviously the pass from Rodrigo De Paul, that was a great finish. I mean, it wasn't anything crazy. He was the right place, the right time. But Luis Suarez, I mean, the guy's 39 years old. He has looked very, very good tonight.
And may have had a hat trick if it wasn't for the handball that turned into Philadelphia's fourth goal.
Yes, that he got called offside for. Yeah, or who was it? Him that got called? Who was it that was offside technically?
De Paul was offside.
De Paul was offside. Yes. But here's the thing: we're talking about the first half. This is not a post-game recap. We're talking about two different guys for the same team having a brace in the first half. Like, this is bonkers. Like, these guys could each have a hat trick before it's all said and done. I mean, I'll ask you here in a second, but man, I don't think we're even remotely close to being done with goals tonight. Even if the Heat is bad in Miami, I still think we have a lot of goals left in store, even if it's one-sided. I do not think this is going to be the final tally.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Miami definitely has more goals than them. Listen, I would have given Philadelphia maybe one pity goal if we had asked me before the game started. But so I don't want to take away their opportunity to score more. But I think there's no doubt Miami's going to score at least 2 more goals in the second half. I don't think there's any doubt about that at all.
I think my prediction for this game was like 4-1 Inter Miami. I mean, they got the 4 goals, but like I said, I was expecting to be a first half, and I didn't expect the Union to have 4 themselves. So let me ask you this: is this the most exciting game that we've seen in 2026 in MLS in general?
I want to wait till the second half happens, but that was the most exciting half we've seen so far. Listen, last time we were on halftime, it was a crazy Cincinnati game where it was 1-1 at halftime and it ended up 5-3. So I don't know. I think we'll see in the second half, but I think we got 2 or 3 more goals, no doubt about it.
So this was, in case you didn't know, this was an MLS record for most goals in the first half. There have never been 8 goals scored in a first half in an MLS game. Now, there have been 8 goals scored in a second half before. I think they said the Sporting Kansas City scored 6 in the second half so many years ago, which is insane. But this is an MLS record for most goals. 4-4 is a crazy full-time game. First half is absolutely insane. Okay, we talked about the midfield being absolutely garbage for Inter Miami. Backline has not been good. Goalkeeping hasn't been great. What needs to happen for them to win this game? Obviously, Berterame and Suárez are playing well, but is there anything else needs to happen for them to get the result?
I actually think they're going to stick with what they've been doing with maybe a little bit more conservative play from the fullbacks, but I think they're going to want to get a goal or 2 lead here before they switch it up. But, we saw a couple weeks ago or maybe a month ago against Orlando City, they didn't switch it up in the second half. They ended up blowing that game. I don't think they'll make that mistake again. I think you can bring on Noah Allen. You can bring on Maxi Falcone. You can bring on some defenders. David Ajala in the midfield, who's much more of a defensive presence. I think their plan is going to keep going like this. I think they like the chaos. I think Inter Miami feels good in this. It's just they want more from their backline, want more from their goalkeeper. I think if they play the same half again, they will win the second half. So I actually expect more of the same for the first 15, 20 minutes. And then if they can get a goal or 2 lead, then we might see them sort of switch into a more comfortable mode. That said, I don't think they've been taking great advantage of the wide areas. Neither Ian Frey or Sergio Reguilon having a particularly good game. So it wouldn't surprise me if they kind of sit back with those 2 and continue pushing through kind of those line-breaking passes into the back line that just get Berterame, Suárez, and Messi on the ball sort of high up the field. That I think is going to continue to work for them.
Well, also, too, if it wasn't for Anello, kind of not really. I mean, I don't know if you've caught this when Anelo's on the ball for the Union, but he's really erratic. Like, he just looks like a crazy person on the ball. He looks like he's about to trip at any point, and he doesn't have really good ball control. But he had a couple chances in the first half, and if he had converted them, it could have been maybe an extra goal or 2 for the Union. So the Union definitely have had their chances, and that's why I say that St. Clair has definitely played better in the second half or the second part of the first half, or it could have, they could have been down. Before I ask you what your second half predictions are, I want to just ask the chat. Chat, we got 210 of you people in here right now. Make sure you guys like the channel down or the stream down below. We're at 91 likes. We're 9 away from 100. Let's try to hit 100 before the second half starts. Also, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It helps us out. We're gaining crazy momentum. World Cup's right around the corner. You're not going to want to miss any of our content. Make sure you guys subscribe and that you hit the little bell notification so you don't miss any of our videos. All right, Scotty. I have no idea. I don't remember what you said this, but what your total or your pregame prediction was for the score. You said you thought might be like a blowout for Miami, but what is your official prediction going to be for the second half for the score? And chat, let me know what you guys think the second half score line is going to be, what the final score is going to be for this game.
My pregame prediction was 3-0. I thought it was gonna be a very comfortable game for Inter Miami. Not the case. I'm gonna go 6-5 Inter Miami.
That just sounds insane.
I will be honest. My instinct is actually telling me to go 7, but I can't predict a 7-5 final score. I just can't do it. So I'll go 6-5, but maybe trending even higher.
Cringe says 9-7. Let's see. Mr. says 7-5. 6-7. Get out of here, Cat. Get out of here. 100-99. Yeah. 10-8 Miami win. Juan says, I think I'm gonna go 7-6. I think I'm gonna go Inter Miami 7. I think Philadelphia 6. I think there's more goals in store. And I will say this, even if the teams are kind of tired and the humidity gets to them and just the heat, the defense has already been bad. So if the defense, go ahead.
The first goal is going to matter. If Philadelphia can score first and Miami has to sort of put the pressure on, that'll make a big difference. If Miami can score first, you might see them sit back a little bit and try and control the game and pick out one later. So I think whoever scores first is going to really determine what this final score looks like.
I think that the defense in the midfield's been bad. I think there's going to be opportunities for both these teams in the second half. I think it's going to get worse with the heavy legs and I think the attackers are going to have their chances. We'll just see if they can convert them, but we will see what happens. Guys, this is my friend Scotty. He has a channel called Drive Pink Dialogue. He goes post game or anytime there's big breaking news with Inter Miami. He always goes live. Make sure you guys check him out. Him and his co-host. What's your co-host's name? I'm so sorry. Soar. Okay, him and Soar go live after every game. They also go live when there's any breaking news. Scotty, I appreciate it. Good luck on this crazy second half. We hope it's as good as the first half. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. Pleasure as always.
Appreciate it. See you, man. All right, chat. That was Scotty Grace. We'll see what happens in the second half, but we're about to, second half's about to kick off. I got a feeling it's going to be crazy. Second half's probably going to be as crazy as the first half. All right, second half is underway. Let's see what happens. Oh, that was a hell of a challenge by Reguilon. The shoulders, was that Bender? Westfield, who did he shoulder? Damiani. I think Reguilon just picked up a yellow, maybe. All right, free kick for the Union. See what happens. I think it's going to be 7-6. Penalties are part of the game. Did you not know that? Who said they're not? Elosky. Danger spot. Oh, sitting there. Segovia tries to clear it. Keeps possession. Nice play by Segovia. Segovia plays it out to Berterame. Berterame, nice move. He stays on his feet. He plays it out to De Paul. De Paul with the ball. Plays it out to Messi. Bad pass by De Paul. Too weak. Cleared out of bounds. Going to be a corner for Inter Miami. Bad pass by Rodrigo De Paul. But Berterame staying on his feet. Looked like he's going to fall down maybe 2 times, but he's able to stay up and keep the ball going. That was a good play by Berterame. Probably Berterame's best game as an Inter Miami player tonight. Strong, absolutely demolished Ben Bender right there. What the hell was that pass by Rodrigo De Paul? I think it might have been a miscommunication because Messi went a little. Off the post! Oh my God, was that Segovia? No, it's Ian Frey. Oh, it's off the post. Oh God, we're in store for a crazy one in the second half. I'm telling you right now, this game's gonna probably have 13 goals. This game's gonna have 13 goals probably. Oh my God. This game started with a bang already. It's insane. I agree with what Scotty said though. If Miami score first, it probably is not good for the Union because then they're probably just going to sit back a little bit more. So if the Union score first, I think this game is all bets are off. The score line, all bets are off. If the Union score first, all bets are off. It could be something absolutely wild. Ooh, Segovia, nice pass to Berterame. Berterame out wide. Berterame is getting double teamed. He passes it to Reguilon. Nice move by Reguilon. Pass it to Suárez. Back to Reguilon. Reguilon. Oh! Messi shot was blocked. Who would have thought Miami would score 4 goals though? Messi would have none so far. That's a crazy stat. Oh, nice defending by Ian Frey. Bad pass by Segovia though, but they're able to keep it. Oh, nice ball. Sullivan's got some space. Reguilon's pushing, catches up, fouls Sullivan. Is he gonna get another yellow? Okay, this is his first yellow, so he didn't have yellow before, but he gets called for a yellow. I mean, he just shoved Sullivan down. I mean, come on, that's got to be some type of assault, right? I mean, Reguilon's 30, the kid's 16 years old. He's pushing down minors. That's crazy. He's pushing down minors. Do you think Philly has a chance? Yeah, I do actually. Philly still more wide open than one of my. Oh God. All right, Losky played it deep. Sullivan gets rebound. Sullivan goes around, crosses it. Ooh, booed away by Yannick Bright. Off Rodrigo De Paul's foot, goes out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for the Union. Yeah, when Messi's fouled, it's a senior citizen crime. Hating on. No, that's Suárez. Uh-oh. St. Clair able to save it. Uh-oh. Oof. What happened there? I didn't get to see. They didn't have the camera on it, but Reguilon was not able to save it. Ooh, good defending. Sullivan versus Reguilon battle. Who'd have thought that would be crazy tonight? Sullivan goes through Mikael, but goes into St. Clair's hands. He's able to keep it. Able to save it. Suárez is a big crime. La Tortuga. No hurting hey, don't hurt the turtles. Messi, charging through. Messi. Oh my God. Suárez. 2E curled it. Oh my God. That was like vintage Messi. He's like dancing around defenders left and right. Man, this game. See, dance around. See, 1, 2, 3 defenders. Dude, that curl by Suárez was the slowest action I've ever seen in my life. Like just the process of that curl he tried to put in there was just like a little tap, like a putt. I don't know what he was thinking. I have no idea why he's shooting that, but like it was the effort for me. Like that was like a putt. It was like slow motion. When you say, "Oh, my blood pressure pounds," pause. But I got you, man. I got you. That's funny. $52 minutes in, still 4-4. There's been some chances though so far in the second half. Segovia, a little bit of space. Segovia plays it out to Berterame. Beautiful pass. Berterame just lets it go. What was Berterame doing? He should have went for it. Berterame should have went for it. I don't know why he was like trying to box one out to let Suárez go for it. He should have taken a touch on it. Bad play there by Berterame. Mikael plays that wide. Reguilon was trying to play it to Berterame. They're able to keep possession. Poor pass by Yannick Bright. Possession given away. Uh-oh. The Union had numbers there, but it was a poor pass. Sloppy pass. Gave possession back to Miami, but they had numbers. Ooh, bad pass by Suárez. Veloski to Damiani. It's going to be a foul. Free kick for the Union. Oh my God, this game. And it looks like it's raining too, which just adds a whole nother layer to this game. The rain adds a whole nother layer to this game. Probably cools them down a little bit too. Kevin Sullivan on the ball. Heavy legs. I'm seeing it. Nice play by Sullivan around Segovia. Sullivan plays it off. No one's there. St. Clair boots it deep, looking for Berterame. Too much on it. Way too much on it. Oh, bad giveaway. Oh, Young Bright trying to play it to Messi, but too much on the ball. Turnover. Yeah, they're getting sloppy now. They spent all their capital in the first half. Said Damiani. Fouled Messi. Major league slop. I mean, there's going to be some other goals. Like I seriously doubt this game's going to end 4-4. Sullivan just boots it deep. Oh, bad giveaway. God, sloppy ball. Definitely some sloppy ball right now. I mean, both these teams definitely blew all their energy, I think, in the first half. Yo, hey, 12 minutes dropped a nugget saying that he thinks that Xavi's going to be the next manager of Inter Miami. He just dropped a little nugget saying that he thinks Xavi is going to end up getting the job for Inter Miami. That's interesting. That's an interesting development. That would be very interesting if that ended up happening. Yo, by the way, real quick, I just want to say, isn't it crazy that some of the players who aren't going to be at the World Cup aren't going to play a game for 2 months? Because when they come back from the World Cup break, some of these players wouldn't have played any competitive games for 2 months. So it's like they're going to have to go through preseason almost again, which is crazy when you think about it. I mean, some of these teams are not going to play, some of these players are not going to play a game for 2 whole months. I mean, I thought Xavi was going to be the manager, even when last time they hired Mascherano. Xavi, they were not willing to pay Xavi enough money. They were trying to lowball him, and he didn't want to coach Inter Miami for that low money. I think they're willing to pay what it takes to get Xavi, and obviously he's not getting the Manchester City job, which he wanted. So I think Xavi's going to be the next manager. I've been thinking that, But there's, Pep is a free agent, which he might take some time off. Scaloni's going to coach club ball after this World Cup. He's not going to be in the. Westfield. What the hell was that pass? Westfield, what was that? Bro, why are you passing it back? Frustrating. Sullivan was looking for Sullivan, not able to get to it. Reguilon plays it out to Berterame. Berterame just cannot go down. If Xavi comes in, that might mean the spending rules might be about to change, which we hope so, right? We hope so. Give me La Masia talents on loan. That'd be nice for the league. Pep to coach Miami and get rid of the terrible defense. Subs. Yeah, they definitely make sense. Oh, he had Messi if he played over the top. Suarez, I don't think he had enough time. Remember, he has to wind it up. He can't pass on the move. He's got to stop in his tracks and kind of wind it up. Oh, Damiani, he's got him. Foul. Oh my God, another penalty. Third penalty. He's about to have his fourth goal of the game. Oh my God. This game's going to be 7-6 for sure. Oh my God. Okay, so no penalty. Whew. It's crazy. Whew. Yeah, he's off. He's off by a hair, but he's off. God, it's raining hard right now. It is raining like crazy right now. Normally, you can't see the rain from a zoomed out lens in a game, but you can see it like crazy right now. I mean, it's pouring rain right now in Miami. People are starting to leave. People are starting to head for the exit gates. It is absolutely pouring right now. The rain is giving Philly a win for sure. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, if they get one, Reguilon, Suarez goes down. They're going to call the foul. It's going to be a free kick. Dude, their jerseys, I mean, there's no that has to be like one of the most annoying feelings, just having your jersey and your uniform, your kit just absolutely drenched. I have to play in that. Messi plays out wide. Rodrigo De Paul on the ball. De Paul taking his time. Plays to Bright. Bright crosses it way too much on it. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for the Union. Everyone's going to be out of the World Cup with the bad case, the sniffles. Dude, this rain is brutal. So many fans went to the exit. That's crazy. Sullivan on the ball. Got a lot of space. Kevin Sullivan. Nice move. Sullivan tries to play it. Couldn't tell if that was Alaski or Westfield, but it gets intercepted by Reguilon. Westfield, nice turn. Plays it to Sullivan. Oh, nice play by Yannick Bright. Yannick Bright plays it to Suarez. Suarez plays out wide to Messi. Yannick Bright. He's wide open. Left side. Messi. Oh, man, he missed him. He had him wide open. Yannick Bright. Bright shoots it right into. Oh, my God. That was a terrible shot by Yannick Bright. Typical Florida rain. Rains hard for a few minutes and quickly exits the peninsula. Yep. Why is new stadium not a closed stadium? No MLS stadium is a closed stadium, but they have a decent covering. It's just I guess that there's a lot of wind, so it's still hitting the fans. Uh-oh. Oof. St. Clair's able to get to it. Nice pass from Suárez to Segovia. Segovia trying to pass it to Berterame. Good takeaway by Berterame. He's able to win it. Good effort by Berterame to win possession back. Handball by Martinez. Going to be a free kick in a danger spot for the Inter Miami. Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. Atlanta does, but that's not it. I'm thinking soccer specific stadiums. You're right. Atlanta does have a dome. Atlanta and BC Place, which is where the Whitecaps play, are closed stadiums. You're right, but they're old and they're not really meant for soccer. That wasn't what they were built for. All right, looks like Kevin Sullivan's coming out for Alejandro Bedoya. I can't believe he's still playing, by the way. I can't believe Bedoya is still playing. Looks like Sullivan might stay in. They're going to add 4 or 5 minutes of add time because of this. They're trying to outdo the Neymar sub incident. They are. It's going to rain in Colombia versus Portugal game. Watch Cristiano will blame the loss on the weather. Okay, so Sullivan is coming out for Alejandro Bedoya. Like I said, I can't believe he's still playing. Raffanella's coming in for Martinez. Dude, this took like 5 minutes to make substitutions. It's absolutely insane. It should not have taken this long to make substitutions. This is just absolute mismanagement by the referees, the coaches, but absolute insanity to take 5 minutes to make substitutions. All right, free kick from Messi in a dangerous spot. He'll probably cross it. It looks like David Ayala's coming in for Segovia. All right, Messi. Oh, off the post. Out of bounds. Going to be a goal kick for the Union. This game has somehow been a blast and a shit show. What a mess. I don't know anyone else. I go to bars wearing Messi jersey, and I don't feel like people are amped about World Cup. I'm in Tucson, Arizona. Well, I think it will be in the next couple weeks. So, Phil for Dane St. Clair going from MLS Keeper of the Year to Miami and suffering these performances sucks, man. Well, I mean, he chose to come here. He took a pay cut to come here, and he has not delivered. He's been very disappointing. It would be disappointing if there wasn't a result, though, right? If this ends in a draw, it would feel like we were shorted. It felt like someone, oh, what a pass by Messi to Frey. Frey lays it over. God, Frey is so bad at crosses. Oh my God, he's so bad at crosses. Ian Frey is so bad at crosses. When it comes to laying across up top, or he's not good at it. He's good at the low crosses, or maybe not really good. I mean, it's all he can do, but his normal crosses are bad. He just sucks. That was terrible. Here in Minnesota, we had such a better defensive structure for Dane St. Clair to do his thing. Yeah, I mean, you guys, they call it terror ball, right? Like it was not pretty, but it definitely did help alleviate the pressure on him. And with Miami, he's left in some pretty vulnerable, I wouldn't say one-on-ones, but some uncomfortable positions for a goalkeeper. And you can kind of see him get exposed when he does that. All right, guys, we got 20 minutes left. We're at 120 likes. Let's try to get to 150 likes. 241 people watch right now. Very, very grateful for the chat. You guys are very active tonight and excited about this game like I am. Suárez has played a beautiful ball. Fukunomura crosses it. No one's there. But make sure you guys hit the like button. Let's try to get to 150 likes. Also, hit the subscribe button. We've gained like 30 subs during this stream. Appreciate all the support you guys are showing me. Let's try to get to, we're going to try to get to 14,000 before the World Cup starts. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Helps us out. It's free. We give you good MLS content and USMNT and everything in between. Bro, back in 1994, only the Latinos cared about the World Cup. Come game day, it was full of white people. The USMNT outdrew Colombia and Brazil and California. The USA players finally felt at home. Ian Frey doesn't like crosses. And I'm tempted to start calling him a vampire. I mean, right? I mean, that is crazy. That's funny though. He does not. He hates crossing the ball. But I mean, I feel like in this attack, in this system, you got to be able. The fullbacks have got to be able to cross. God, Bedoya is so washed. He's not good. I mean, you could just tell he's old too. He's the same age as Suárez. He looks washed because he is. He's almost 40 years old. He was never of that quality, right? He doesn't even look like he's really in shape either. De Paul got some space in between. Mikhail didn't see him though. Or was it Yannick Bright? My bad. Yannick Bright didn't see him. Mikhail's got the ball right now. Mikhail plays it to De Paul. Fukunomura out wide. Yeah, Messi's just kind of playing very far back and just chilling. Oh, off the post. Oh my God. What a pass that was by Berterame. But De Paul can't finish it. Yeah, Messi looks like he's wanting to sub. Is he injured? He's walking to the tunnel. Is Messi hurt? Salvetti comes in for Messi. So Messi was holding the back of his leg. I wouldn't think it's too crazy because he's walking off his own accord. He's got 3 weeks until the World Cup, but he comes off the pitch. Messi comes out 72nd minute for Inter Miami. Something to monitor. Something to monitor when it comes to Messi. Probably just cramps, though. Yeah. Look at the effort though by Berterame. Berterame, listen, Berterame, you can say a lot of bad things about him, but he is an absolute workhorse. Like he gives maximum effort, even if the effort's kind of shit sometimes. He gives maximum effort for Inter Miami. When he puts it all together, he's going to be a difference maker. He's got 2 goals tonight, and he has been a difference maker for Inter Miami tonight. And so is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez has 2 goals as well. Now he's kind of slowed down the second half, but the whole game has really slowed down the second half. We're almost 30 minutes in. Now 5 minutes was wasted because that substitution for Kevin Sullivan in the 60th minute. But I mean, there has been some positive play for both of these teams. That was a dummy right there, but no one was there on the other end. Has Argentina's squad been announced yet? I don't think so. I don't think so. Wayne Bender says, "Oh boy, uh oh." I think he'll be fine though. I really do. I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah, they don't have a friendly for 2 weeks. I think he'll be back by then. I think he'll be good. Messi, that is. Ian Frey's fouled. Almost the 75th minute. Silvetti hat trick incoming. It'd be crazy a 15-minute hat trick. Shala, Yannick Bright. Maybe the Union are cool with getting a draw here. I mean, they only got 1 win this year in 14 matches. They got the lowest points, 7 points in the entire MLS. 7 points the entire season. Oh my God, what a bad pass. Shala with the ball, which was a waste, by the way. U22 doesn't even play. Valuable U22 spot doesn't play. Silvetti really doesn't play. Segovia's other U22, he does play, but there's a lot of wasted spots for Inter Miami. A lot of wasted spots. Suarez was trying to play it to De Paul, too much on it. Hey, you can't see Hoyos' frosted tips with the wet hair. Can't see the frosted tips. Yeah, Messi looks like he pulled something. I don't think it's too serious because he walked off his own accord. You don't have to play another game until 2 weeks of friendly against Honduras and they said in Texas. So he's got plenty of time. World Cup doesn't start for a couple weeks. God, this game's turned into a shit show in the second half. Oof. St. Clair's able to save it. Header from Bedoya. 79th minute, 4-4. It is a snooze fest the second half. Both teams turn out to be tired. Would be a very underwhelming draw, to be honest with you. Would be a very underwhelming draw. Uh-oh. Mikhail's able to clear it away. Can't wait for the World Cup. Really loving the France away jersey and the Mexico jerseys beauties that I cannot wait to see. Yeah, I think energy will pick up once things start to really start to happen. Westfield throws it in. Bedoya. Uh-oh. Bedoya back to Westfield. Dangerous spot. Bender. Ooh. Uh-oh. Berterame. Berte for the hat trick. Oh, what a save. He gets a rebound. Plays to Suarez. Suarez scores his hat trick. Wow. 5-4. Enter Miami. Luis Suarez scores to take the lead 5-4. Hat trick. Is that Luis Suarez's first ever hat trick for Inter Miami? That was a terrible shot though by Berterame. Shot it right into Andre Blake's hands, but he had a key assist though to lay it off. Smart move. I mean, he saw Suarez tracking. He hit him. He scores. They take the lead 5-4. God, the Union are so bad. Even when the Union play the best game ever, like attacking wise, they still can't do anything with it. Second hat trick in this game. Wow, 12 years since this happened before. Another substitution. Damiani comes out for the Union for the Dinga or Dinga. Guess the N is silent. Yeah, we're not sure what happened to Messi yet. We don't know. The World Cup hype will start ramping up now over here because the Premier League is finished today. There's only a Champions League final and Conference League final left. By the way, I know you commented the other day, but congratulations to your club winning the Premier League for the first time in 22 years. I know you're happy. I know you're happy about that. Rain stops, Miami scores. No Cavan, Philly ain't coming back. Hold the L. Has there ever been 3 hat tricks? Berterame is going to get some weird goal late. I don't think there has. They said there hasn't been double hat tricks in the game since 2014. Losky. Oof. Saved by St. Clair. Oof. Blocked. Philadelphia wins possession back. Philly might have one in them. Oh man. What a game. Philly looks gassed, by the way. Philly's looking gassed. Losky. Oh, what a nice play right there by Philly. Losky's got some space. Oof. God, the Union, if they could put something together, they'd have a chance. What incompetent play. Rodrigo De Paul. I mean, has the ball out wide, has some space, plays it out to Suárez. Can Berte get his hat trick? Ooh, bad giveaway by De Paul. God, what a bad effort by Yannick Bright. What the hell was that? He just let the ball go to Olowski. Didn't even try to go for it. Yannick Bright should have had the ball right there, but he just let it play out to Olowski. Cheers, mate. I was a kid the last time we won. That's crazy, right? And you got a chance. I know it's going to be a long shot, but you got a chance at the Champions League too, which is crazy, right? If they win the Champions League too, you wouldn't. I bet you wouldn't even know what to think. So Vetti's getting his jersey pulled on. Who is your favorite to win the World Cup? I might do a World Cup prediction, but I would say probably Spain. Three more goals means a tie for most combined goals in MLS match. Noah Allen's coming on. David Ruiz is coming on. Ian Frey's coming out. And Yannick Bright's coming out. World Cup will be France or Spain. Interesting. It's a final. Anything can happen. I'd probably explode if we won it. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I think they. I mean, they obviously have a chance, but minute 30 in regulation plus added time. What is for? I've already ate. I've already ate tonight. I believe that France and a lot more distantly Spain for World Cup. Okay, so you think France is better than Spain? I don't know. I think Spain's just crazy good right now. Philly are leading in shots and shots on target. Let's look at that real quick, actually. Let's see. So Philly has 20 shots and 10 on target versus Miami's 15 and 9 on target. Philly, dude, this is a crazy expected goal rate. Inter Miami's expected goal rate was 4.66 and Philadelphia's is 4.02. That is a crazy expected goal rate. And then also Philadelphia had 32 touches in the box. That's crazy. Eight minutes of ad time, by the way. 8 minutes of ad time. We're at 132 likes. We're 18 away from 150. We've gained 30 subs this stream. Appreciate everyone who's joined us tonight. Really appreciate all the new subscribers. Make sure you guys do hit the like button if you haven't already. We got 260 people watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are 60 away from 13,100. We're trying to hit 14K by the end of this month. I think we could do it. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. A lot of crazy stuff going on. A lot of crazy stuff going on tonight. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Do you think the Spain and Argentina final will ever be played? Maybe. I don't. Is it possible to happen? I don't know off the top of my head if it's even possible in this this drawing or this the way that the World Cup bracket works out. Seattle LAFC going to be a 1-0 because this result. We'll see. I mean, I'm not going to do a watch along. I'm going to obviously watch the game, but I'm going to do a watch along. We'll see, or a post game for that match. We'll see. There's still 6 minutes left in this game. Who just got a yellow? Is it David Ruiz? A dark horse in the World Cup is Norway, Japan, Ivory Coast, and Egypt. Interesting. Union for the cross. Lasky. Mikhail was able to head it away. Got some chances here. Salvetti with the ball. Berterame's running. De Paul scores 6-4. 10 goals in the game. Oh my God. 10 goals in the game is insane. 6-4. 10 goals in a game. I'm gonna have to do a post game. The LAFC game I think starts in like 20 minutes. I'm gonna have to do a post game for this. I'm gonna have to. You have to do a post game when 10 goals are scored. 10 goals in one game. Cannot believe this. It's 10 goals in a game, guys. 10 goals in one game. Oh, is it Berterame's birthday? Or not Berterame, De Paul? What a way to enter a 2-month break. Yeah, I know. It's kind of sad, honestly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They could tie the record. The most goals scored in a game is 11 in a match. They could tie the record. I can tell you this. This was not happening under Javier Mascherano. This was definitely not happening under him. He was never scoring this many goals in a game. I mean, to be fair, this is unprecedented, right? This doesn't happen very often, but I can assure you this would have never happened under Javier Mascherano. I would say Kevin Sullivan was probably like an 8 or a 9 for me tonight. Probably an 8 or a 9 as far as impressive. Probably 8 or 9. Six wins, one draw, and one loss since they fired Javier Mascherano. I mean, I think that proves it was the right decision, right? Hey, listen, that is crazy. What Sims just said. He said 10 goals in a game, and Messi didn't score a single one. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that you scored 10 goals in one game, and Messi didn't score any of them? That actually is pretty insane when you think about it. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. That's actually really wild to think about. I wonder if Miami's going to go for the record. They might just play it out. They got 2 minutes left until the end of regulation. We'll see if they try to go for the record. They need one goal to tie the record. They said the LA Galaxy were the last team. Oh, that was a bad giveaway. LA Galaxy versus the Colorado Rapids, 1998, ended in a 7-4 result for the Galaxy winning 7-4 over the Rapids. So they're one goal away from tying that up. Yellow card issued to Noah Allen. Oof. Too much for Alosky. Goal kick, Inter Miami. $15 seconds left. St. Clair boots it, but Bedoya gets to it. 5 seconds left until the final whistle. Possibly they might let it play on for a little bit longer. That's the final whistle. Inter Miami wins 6-4 over the Philadelphia Union in a 10-goal result. Oh my God. All right, listen. We're going to do a post-game recap just because of this 10 goals. Be on the lookout for that. It's probably going to drop in the next probably 20 minutes. Make sure you guys check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget that MLS Moves was presented by FanDuel, our proud sponsor of the show. And on your way out, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and that little bell notification so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Hope you guys have a great night. Until next time, I'll see you all soon.